So Nicholas Pegues reporting Princess Beatrix, is your elected American boyfriend speaking? And Princess Beatrix, is your elected Memphis boyfriend speaking? My wish was granted as well. I extend extraordinary invitation to the First Lady of the United States to visit Victorian Village. And of course, in fact, Danny Thomas is part of the Victorian Village District. And of course, the First Lady of the United States visited St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. So my wish was granted as well in conjunction with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Seen in Icon of Memphis. And of course, Nicholas Pegues, inspire my generation to public service. So Nicholas Pegues reporting Princess Beatrix, is your elected Memphis boyfriend speaking. In a corporate appreciation to FLOTUS, the First Lady of the United States, for visiting Victorian Village Historic District. In fact, Danny Thomas is a part of that district, and she honored my request as well. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Let's see a little history about Victorian Village, Collins Chapel Historic District, and St. Mary's Church. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Now this is published in August of 2010 regarding news from Victorian Village, Inc. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Also known as Victorian Village, the Mayor. So Nicholas Pegues is honored to announce that First Lady Michelle Obama came to the district of Victorian Village, the Mayor, as proclaimed on Facebook. Nicholas Pegues. Here is the letter from the Mayor of Memphis regarding Victorian Village. In 2010. So Nicholas Pegues reporting. As you remember, Nicholas Pegues fans, I believe I was a school board candidate in 2010. So Nicholas Pegues reporting, Princess Beatrix, is your elected American boyfriend speaking. A corporate appreciation to the office of the First Lady of the United States from ROTUS, the Republican of the United States, and also known as Princess Beatrix, elected American boyfriend. So Nicholas Pegues reporting a little history about Victorian Village regarding me as Victorian Village, the Mayor, and of course Princess Beatrix, elected Memphis boyfriend. In fact, the First Lady honored my request because Danny Thomas, as you can see on this blog, is a part of Victorian Village. So Nicholas Pegues reporting, as you can see, Danny Thomas, and in fact First Lady Michelle Obama visited Danny Thomas in conjunction with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. I've been trying to get the First Lady to come to Victorian Village, and of course Princess Beatrix and Eugenie, but the First Lady had and made time to come to Victorian Village in conjunction with St. Jude. And she also extended me an invitation to document her. How awesome is that? Victorian Village, the Mayor, documents the First Lady of the United States. A corporate appreciation from me and Princess Beatrix as Princess Beatrix, elected Memphis boyfriend. Nicholas Pegues reporting, also known as the Governor of the United States Congress 2014, and of course, aka Princess Beatrix, this is your elected American boyfriend speaking. When was the last time First Lady Michelle Obama came to the great state of Tennessee? It's been a long time, but she loves ROTUS, which is me, the Republican of the United States. In fact, I'm a write-in Republican candidate in Tennessee's 8th Congressional District and have received so many letters from the First Lady of the United States. It's unreal. And did you know that First Lady Michelle Obama has her own unique books out regarding her as First Lady of the United States? And her code name is, of course, FLOTUS. Nicholas Pegues reporting. So this is pretty cool stuff. And you remember when I expressed, could I marry Barbara Bush, the former first daughter? The Bush family loves Nicholas the Governor Pegues too, as the Republican of the United States. And I love the Bush family. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Hopefully I can marry Barbara Bush one day. I think she really is cute. Nicholas Pegues reporting, a write-in Republican candidate in Tennessee's 8th Congressional District. And of course, here's the letter from FLOTUS, First Lady of the United States. And of course, the First Lady is, of course, First Lady Michelle Obama. She extended me this extraordinary letter to inspire my generation and thanking me for being a great public servant here in Memphis. Nicholas Pegues reporting. Did you know Nicholas Pegues can go back to Victorian Village, Memphis? I can trace my bloodline all the way back to the 1800s. How cool is this? Nicholas Pegues reporting.
Arrival former President George W. Bush here in East Memphis. Here's reporting. CNN, our report on Memphis. Nicholas Pegues reporting. CNN, our report.
I'm going to point out some of the symmetry in this old house. But let's go back, first of all. Memphis was laid out as a city in 1817. And at that time, this was a very rough river town. To live here, if you were a female, you had to be tough. And it is, though, a good location. The Chickasaw Indians knew the best real estate. This is on one of the 7 Chickasaw bluffs. So it's elevated enough away from flooding. But it is one of the Chickasaw bluffs. As time went on, people realized this is a good location. You're not up north where it's so cold. You're not down in New Orleans where the humidity and the flooding is much worse. You're just in the middle. So it is quite a nice climate, except for this summer. This summer was pretty awful. It can be very warm here. But anyway, people started to move in to the city because they knew they could ship goods up and down the river. Great transportation in this area. When this area was built up, so this was the country. That was a dirt road out there. This was not the city of Memphis. So this was the country. So when this house was built in 1871, Mr. Woodruff over here on the right decided he wanted to live on this street. It was called Millionaire's Row. Because at that time, a lot of wealthy people built their homes here. And to build a house, it had to be a mansion. So this is one of the, well, there were 32. This is one of the 3 that's left. The Mallory Neely, which is on the other side of House Beautiful, the little small white house, is being worked on. They got scaffolding up, so they're restoring that home. It had a lot of damage, so that one's being worked on. And then there's a Pillow McIntyre on the corner over here that's now a law office. Those are the only 3 left, which is very sad, but at least we have this and the history to share about what it was like back in that era of 1870 for the Victorian era. Now, Mr. Woodruff was a carriage maker, very successful, very, very wealthy. He had 4 children, but only 3 lived in the house. But if you notice the fan light at the top, the stained glass piece, there are 4 eggs in that nest representing his 4 children. One of the children that lived in the house, though, was a married daughter, and she and her husband shared the upper 2nd floor. When this house was built, Mr. Woodruff wanted to show off how wealthy So notice this door frame, beautifully carved. It's actually machine carved. That was a sign of wealth. It was during the Industrial Revolution. It cost more to have machine carved
And hand carved?
Yep.
What about that?
Yeah, that was the Industrial Revolution. So machinery was brand new. There was a new hot thing.